Welcome to 5 News. I'm Emma Crosby. Doctors in America have made a huge breakthrough after apparently curing a baby of HIV. The girl was born with the virus in 2010 and within hours she was put on standard medication. It's only the world's second reported cure. Well, joining me now is Genevieve Edwards. And how big a breakthrough do you think this might be? Because, of course, particularly in Africa, this could make a huge difference. Do anything for trying to find a cure in adults at all, do you think?
I don't think it does.
Medication is so much better these days, isn't it? And people can still live very healthy lives with HIV. Do you think there ever will be a cure found, do you think, in our lifetime?
We hope so.
Thank you very much for talking to us tonight. Now, the Vatican is expected to open an inquiry into Cardinal Keith O'Brien after he admitted inappropriate sexual conduct. The inquiry by the Vatican would be carried out under the new Pope when he is elected, and it's expected it'll be at the top of his interim. Well, as you can see, joining me now is the Catholic priest, Father Stephen Wang, and Fiona O'Reilly. What did you make of his admission?
I was saddened.
What about you? Do you feel let down?
I do, to be honest.
I heard from Cardinal Cormac Murphy O'Connor today saying that safeguards need to be put in, that the Church needs to be more transparent. What's your reading of that? What does he mean? One of the claimants, the former priest, said, Father Stephen, that he felt the weight of the Church behind him, a lot of people really pressurising him not to speak out.
Personally, I'm not speaking for this other priest, but I felt a lot of support.
You've not even got a new Pope, and this is going to be the first thing in his intro, do you think?
I think it'll be right up there at the very top.
Do you think we'll ever get a time in the Catholic Church where priests, where cardinals are allowed to have partners, they're allowed to be married and have family? Would you welcome that? A short break. We'll see you in a while. Prince William has urged more to be done to stop the trade in ivory. He sent a video message to an international conference in Bangkok where it's being discussed. And he's had some success. The Thai Prime Minister's agreed to change the country's law and ban its legal trade in ivory. Well, joining me now is Colin Butfield. What are the numbers? I mean, how many elephants and rhinos are being killed every year just to make trinkets, as we saw in that report? Convince consumers that there is no mystical power in rhino horn and you shouldn't be wearing ivory. That's the big problem, isn't it? Can you do that? Best of luck with your campaign. Let us know how you get on. Colin Butfield then from the WWF. The explorer Serrano Fines has expressed his extreme frustration at having to abandon his trek across Antarctica. Well, if trekking to the South Pole doesn't sound like the ideal way to earn a living, then this just might. The Australian tourist bosses have launched a new search for candidates for what they've called the best jobs in the world. Now, they involve everything from tasting wine to planning parties to sunbathing with seals, and all for a very generous salary. Well, 4 years ago, the first ever best job in the world was advertised for the caretaker of the islands at the Great Barrier Reef, and that job was won by a Brit called Ben Southall. Well, I'm delighted to say that Ben joins me now all the way from Cairns in Australia. You were the guinea pig in all of this. Have you been enjoying yourself? Yeah, no, we know what they are, including a lifestyle photographer, an outback adventurer, park ranger, wildlife caretaker. I'll go on, tastemaker, and the last one's a chief funster. What on earth is that? Thanks so much for talking to us, Ben Southall there, live from Cairns in Australia. Well, that's it from us for tonight. Sian's got the weather for you next. Polly has updates throughout the evening. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Bye-bye.